I recently had a great idea. What about a car and a giant looping? Or even better, a death loop. But can a Fortnite car even beat a loop? And that is what we're gonna find out today. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. Alright, the first question is obviously, which car are we gonna use? And I think there would be no doubt that if the Ferrari would be in creative, I would use it. But sadly, it's not. And I also don't want to use any special vehicles like a driftboard or baller. It had to be an actual car. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna go back to the old reliable, the Whiplash. So now that that is said and done, we kind of need a loop. Ta-da! That's a slide. I will do it myself. So the first thing we have to do is build the main foundation of the loop. And this is super simple. If you want to recreate it yourself, just build the first quarter of the circle and then copy and paste the rest. This will save you a lot of time and a lot of headaches in the end result. And after that, I think making the loop a little bit bigger is a good step. So what we have to do here, copy and paste the entire thing and copy and paste left and right. So now the last thing that we have to do is make sure that the car can actually enter and exit the loop. So we're gonna make an entrance and an exit. But to be fair, for my taste, the looping doesn't look dangerous enough. Let's add a little bit more spice.
Spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
So now that is done, we can start actually testing. For my first attempt, I want to go full blank. No extras, no help. Just the Whiplash with the loop. And well, that didn't work out too well. Let's try full boosting it. I honestly think that the Whiplash could need a little bit of help. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna try out are the boost pads. They are obviously very reliable and in the game for quite some time. They're even in the Fortnite creative trailer in a loop, but
wait a minute!
It's totally made up. Pure fiction.
And with the boost, it doesn't really look like the car can make it. Okay, I think I have a pretty good idea. We're gonna do the super start. And for that, we're gonna use the pinball bumper. Well, I think we have to up the boost a little bit. I mean, it had more speed. Okay, so my last option is the vents. And I would like to avoid them, but I think it's just possible with them. The reason why I don't want to use them is because they're pretty destructive. And if you put in the wrong settings, they just destroy everything, and I don't like to rebuild my loop every time I test this. Okay, I first tried only one vent, so we can see slowly how we can do this. But that was still not enough. So I had to come up with a plan. So what I did here is I placed the first vent in the same position, but with normal speed. So nothing too fast, nothing too crazy. So it would just reach the top point. And then I placed the second vent, which hopefully gives the last kind of boost. And with the new and improved setup, nothing could go wrong, right? Turns out the vents are very inconsistent and just the slightest wrong move can make your car go fly. But I didn't give up. After almost an hour of testing and many failed attempts and dozens of fixes to my track, it finally happened. Yes, it wasn't the most beautiful, but I did it. That means normal Fortnite cars can beat the loop. With a little bit of help, but they can beat it. If you want to beat the loop yourself, I'll leave you the code in the description so you can play it yourself if you want to. Or if you want this to turn into a full racing map, then I can do that as well. Definitely let me know in the comments. And if you want to see more of these types of videos, then smash the like button. Or if you don't like to see them, then hit the dislike button twice, and I will see you guys back in the next video.